My bad, y'all. But yeah, so like in a situation, it just makes me think about myself, you know what I mean? Like, there's things that people may, you know, my older, back in the day friends indulged in that I don't indulge in, you know what I mean? Drugs and abuse of alcohol. I don't do that type of thing. I know you guys were seeing me sip wine, and literally every time you see me sip wine is when I have a sip, you know, for the most part. But I'm not like abusing it. I haven't even really been drinking like that lately, to be honest. It's just, I don't know, I just haven't felt like drinking, so it hasn't been a part of my life lately, you know what I mean? Not that I'm against it or not doing it, I just haven't been, it just haven't been big, you know. I may have a glass here or there and that's it, but definitely not as much as I was doing, you know, preparing my makeup and, you know, earlier in my earlier videos, getting ready for the home photo shoots or whatever. But you know, there are certain people, you know, that still go out, that, you know, maybe don't have a good job, they don't have a structured life, and it's not that you can't love them, you just have to love them from a distance, you know what I mean? There are some things that you need to watch dealing with people, because that kind of spirit will rub off on you. I went to rehab for marijuana about 8 years ago. Yeah, it'll be 8 years ago come September or October. Come October, it'll be 8 years ago. And the number one thing that they preach, the number one thing to help you get through an addiction is people, place, and things. Mind your people, place, and things. You know what I mean? Your surroundings. And that's a lesson that I took with me. That's gonna always stick with me, you feel me? Because I'm really mad at this glare on the side of my forehead. But you know, it's really important to mind the environment that you choose to be in, because with the people that you choose to share that environment with, because it can easily rub off on you. Now, I don't necessarily believe in birds of a feather flock together, but I do believe that a lot of people believe that if you are with certain type of people, that's the type of energy you give off. Because I know he does this, I know you're doing it, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. I do believe people believe that. I'm not one of those people that believe that, because I was one of those women in a group of young ladies that move different than, you know, most of my friends, you know what I mean? I have the most kids, I've been the most family oriented, you know what I mean, for starters, as far as like with my man kind of thing. So but that's beside the point, you know what I mean? You know, things can rub off. I lived a certain lifestyle when I was younger. I used to dance, you know, that's no secret. I'm not ashamed of it at all. I actually owe the old me, you know, in that environment some respect, because it built character within myself, you know what I mean? It made me very strong, maybe part of me who I am today, you know what I mean? In both good and bad. So anywho, you know, who I was back then, I couldn't keep the friends that I had back then doing those same type of things if they are still doing those same type of things, because they're pulling me back, holding me back from my potential in the direction that, you know what I mean, I want to go in, you know what I mean? So what you need to do, and what I have done, is surround myself with individuals who are trying and striving to move forward in their life. Now, granted, I do have some old ways that just tarry on through, but I'm a lot more tamed now than I was okay, with only one child, you know what I mean, to worry about. Now I'm a mother of 4, and, you know, things mentally for me has changed, mentally for the better, you know, because I'm thinking more as a mother. I'm not reckless. I'm not a new mother. And I have a whole man, you know what I mean, who I have my whole life with now, you know what I mean. So I move differently now, you know what I mean. And to God be the glory, you know what I mean, because he provides me discernment when it comes to people that I may think I want to be around for a little bit or chill around, or because I miss their company or whatever. That need, that desire for them tend to wear off quickly, you know what I mean, because I have discernment, and I know, like, you know, we just don't fit anymore, you know what I mean. Like, I had to tell one of my sisters, who I still love to this day, you know what I mean, but I had to tell her, you know, once her and I reconnected, I'm like, you know, I love you and everything, you know what I mean, and I don't feel bad about, I can't do this, glare, but I don't feel bad about us not being as close as we were, you know what I mean, because in the time that we were close, I appreciate it, you know what I mean. I appreciate that time that we shared, you know what I mean, and it will always make me have love for her, you know what I mean. But where I'm at in life, she just can't come with me, you know what I mean. In so many words, that's what I told her, you know what I mean. I believe I said, you know, I'm not upset that, you know, you are no longer in my life the way we were, not as close as we were, you know, there's no love lost, you know, I still love you till this day, but, you know, we just simply grew apart, you know, we're in 2 totally different lifestyles, and that's just what it is. But you are always going to be my sister, and I'm always going to love you, and that's just the basis of it, you know. And I think we needed that type of closure to move forward, you know what I mean, so that things won't be as awkward, you know. But for me, I need to mind the company that I keep, because I'm not trying to be held back. Not saying that, oh, this person is lacking, but I am saying that, you know, I'm moving in a different direction from this person that varies from this person, and you can't come with me there, you know what I mean. Not everybody could come with you in the direction you are going, you know what I mean. You have to learn how to love people from a distance. So that's all I really needed to say. That's all I really wanted to get off, you know what I mean. Like, mind the company you keep, because where God wants you to go, not everybody can come with you that way. And if you don't watch the company you keep, you can find yourself stagnant. You can find yourself piggybacking off of somebody else's success that was supposed to be yours. You can find yourself backtracking, you know what I mean, and in the worst direction, you know what I mean. So mind the company you keep. The Lord said it, all right. I'm just relaying the message. God told me to say, mind the company you keep, you know what I mean, me included. So, but I do that already. The message wasn't for me, it was for an individual. So I'm going to get that message out. It's burning in my spirit, and they didn't pick up. So that's why I made this video, because I needed to get it out. But I am practically at Wawa, and ooh, can you see me now? I think I don't have to rush, because I'm doing good with time. So I think I'm gonna give me some breakfast from Wawa. Yep. Alright guys, I will talk to you all later. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's your girl Chrissy, and I'm tapping out. soon as I make this turn. That makes my forehead look dark, and I didn't appreciate that. All right, bye.